Hi there, my name is Jay Swanson. I'm with Where's It, and I'm going to demonstrate for you the pairing process between your smartphone and your Boomerang. It's pretty straightforward. We've got a Boomerang here, we've got a smartphone here, and we've got the battery, which will ship on the outside of the Boomerang so as to keep from draining it by the time it gets to you. Over here, you can tell that I don't have my Bluetooth turned on, so let's go ahead and turn that on. And I have no devices paired to this phone at the moment, which is perfect. We're starting from scratch. Boomerang does not pair from this screen, so it's really important to know that if you want, you could just come here, turn Bluetooth on, and that would be good enough. All you need to do is download the Boomerang app, open it up, and you'll see that since there are no Boomerangs currently attached to this phone, it's scanning. That's its base function. It's like, hey, where are them Boomerangs at? Because I want to attach. What we're going to do is we're going to take our battery here, and as soon as we power it on, we're going to see that it's going to try and pair and connect. So we take the battery, we drop it in there, and then I'm going to go ahead and screw the back of the Boomerang on. And you can watch over here as we get that nice and tight. And there it goes. It wants to pair, so I just say, yep, go for it. And now we have a Boomerang hanging out on the table next to the phone. So you can see that we currently have it connected. The device is adjacent, but it is not active. The app is not going to look quite this intimidating as far as having like the decibels and everything else next to it. That's just for development right now. It'll look a little bit more polished and a little bit less technical once we get there. But at the moment, this is how it's looking. So we're going to go ahead and put that down. All I need to do is take the device, strap it onto my wrist. Oh. And then I take the phone. And it goes from being adjacent and not active to being adjacent and active just by tapping the phone to the device. Put the phone down, and you can see as I move my arm away that it's going to go from being adjacent. Here, I'll walk into the next room over just so you can see it change really quick. Pretty simple. Oh, and now what I'm going to do is, as long as the device is right next to the phone, it doesn't have to be right close to it, but as long as it's in that adjacent range, pop this off, put it down, and it deactivates, just that simply. So it's pretty straightforward. Once you get into your setup, you're going to be able to go in and add personal info like your child's name, your phone number, whatever it is you're comfortable putting in there. And then that's actually going to save on the device itself. So if your kid does get too far away and you're separated for whatever reason, like let's say you're at the local festival or you're doing something at the fair and your kid gets out lost in a crowd, when the device goes off, it's going to be pretty stinking loud and it's going to basically draw a lot of attention. And then anybody that finds your kid that also has the app is going to be able to get your phone number or whatever it is you put on here off of the device and give you a call straight away. The other thing is you can go ahead and take this and we can personalize it. So we'll take a photo. I don't have any children on hand, so we're just going to take a photo of the device itself. Use that photo. And now it's personalized. A Boomerang. We can also change the name here just by tapping on the name. And we're going to go ahead and change this to Billy, because that's a way more fun kid's name than Boomerang. And now you can see that we've got Billy hanging out here. Of course, if you want to change it to Billy's Boomerang so that you're not getting it confused with your kid, which that'll never happen, then we can change it to Billy's Boomerang. It's renamed just that simply, and Billy's Boomerang pops up here. Of course, sometimes with our development app, we have to restart the app just to get the photo to show up. But that's not a big deal. We'll get that ironed out here in the next couple of weeks. And there you go. If you wanted to add another device, you'd be able to either tap Add New Device and we go straight into that screen, or if you just brought a Boomerang along, it's going to go and auto-connect. This auto-connect and disconnect, those buttons will disappear too. Auto-connect's just always going to be on. And that is, in a nutshell, how quick and how easy pairing your Boomerang will be.